a unique advertising platform, the world of animation, a chic restaurant and a ceramic studio. Well, this diverse portfolio sketches Akshat Rathi's success story as an investor. An engineer and MBA, Akshat started NODWIN Group 3 years back to support budding entrepreneurs realize their dream a little faster.
Our USP is to go ahead and figure out these really cool companies, these really fun companies, and these really strong companies who are very young and get their 2-year dream to them in about 2 to 3 months.
Taking companies from the ground level to the sky within months is Akshat's funding mantra. Whether exchanging ideas or the decision to infuse more cash, all critical decisions can be taken on a walk, just like in case of MoBme. NODWIN invested $10 million in this mobile media company and also helped with its first national client.
NODWIN just gave us a break we required to get it big into the national scene, especially as a struggling startup. I'll give you a very simple example. I was sitting in Trivandrum and one day Akshat calls up from Delhi and says, I've got you a meeting with the CEO and CM of Vodafone, take the next flight out of Delhi. So I'm shocked. I go and check up on the internet and I see the full fare flights are like 15,000 rupees. And startups fly on economy, we never take full fare flights. I called up Akshat and said, it's 15,000 rupees, can we do it later? He tells me, you don't get to meet the CEOs on a national operator on a daily basis. Take the next flight out, come to Delhi. And I just listened to him, took the next flight out. Next day morning, I can't believe I'm sitting at, I think, Taj and we're meeting the CEO and CM of Vodafone. Possibly in the next 4 weeks, we had a deal signed and inked with Vodafone. That was the first national deal in any telecom operator in this country.
So if unique idea worked for MoBme, scalability of the business model attracted Akshat to invest in Chi Restaurant.
Chi again was something which is very interesting. It's Delhi's first chic Chinese restaurant. So all Chinese restaurants would normally say, we are red, we are authentic Chinese. So you either have a Yo China model, which is a better glorified street food model, or you have a mainland China model, which is very prim, very proper, very great, excellent food. We kind of wanted to bring TGIF to Chinese food. It had a huge potential to grow, good space, good niche space, excellent food. It made sense.
And to make companies grow faster, Akshat not only invests money in business ventures, he constantly assists them with his network and sometimes with cost cutting too.
They're very well versed with all kinds of financials that are involved in a company. So that way, the way we were analyzing the P&L statement and after NODWIN Group has come in, the way they are analyzing, so there's a complete difference. We analyze it from a restaurateur's perspective, which we've been doing since ages. But there's a lot of fresher, new ideas, new perspectives that have really come in once NODWIN Group has kind of been associated with us. Also, they've been able to save something on the service tax, which we were not aware of, and which has helped us save a lot of money annually.
Ideally investing anything between 1 lakh rupees to 50 lakh rupees, NODWIN Group has interest in sectors like hospitality, media and biotech. The equity stakes in a company varies between 15% to 40%, and although open to other sectors, certain investment criteria top the list.
We need to go ahead and find out these really young, these really unique companies, and it's the idea. First, it's the idea, and it's in the space you need to be in. Second, it's the speed at which you're growing and the speed at which you can grow. Third is the person behind it. That person needs to be extremely passionate, that this person believes in the future. And fourth, this person has to have an open mind, because we are not like your traditional investment bankers. We are pretty much angel investors who are at the grassroots, whose competence is to go ahead and invest into companies and support companies through the business development route. And we'd like these companies to grow over 100, 200% in the first year and the second year, because that's the objective. If you can't grow a small company at that level, then there's something missing.
And while mentoring, Akshat does not neglect an entrepreneur's full involvement in important business decisions.
We love people who can go ahead and run their own companies by themselves. But we often find out that when startups come in, startups need some very basic and very important assistance which they're not good in. It's also to go ahead and say we can nurture you by, here's the thing, stand. Don't worry about things. Do what you're good at. Keep doing what you're good at. We'll help you there in the rest of the things. Marketing is another place where we go ahead and get involved. So everyone has a brilliant idea, and we then go ahead and come across as support staff to this. The objective is to go ahead and help them keep focusing on what they're good at and growing that part.
So if you think that your business plan is convincing enough, then contact Akshat at akshat.rathi@nodwin.com.